acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Get crazy, scary, and spooky.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. To kick off, here's Will Lutz, and we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pride coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air yet again, May. No left side cut by Douglas. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule. Makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's May again. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Danger, Kate. danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 21-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Henderson on second down, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you can be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Here's made in the air. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. All day left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Crazy.
Now May on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots first down.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Almost got it done himself on 1st. It's 5 yards and gives him 2nd and goal at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Crazy. Yes, sir.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Here's May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Crazy. Where was that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Drake made the touchdown. All right, So we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard
line. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On 4th down, here's Stidham. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air on 1st down. May. Complete to Diggs out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And we go to Henderson on the dump off. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's his running back. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time right. And he's got it. Great call there on the 2-point attempt, and that puts him up 15 zip. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. So read here, and this is Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stidham. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Select. Hey, what's up?
May off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Stidham on the keeper. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Borregales on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. It gives to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play action, Stidham. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they got to play him. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Dobbins gets it off the option, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10, it's Stidham. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Stidham. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the backup. First throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Bombers. Captain. Away.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is our last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos getting back to within 1 score. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
To kick off for the Broncos.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
That's their own 19-yard line.
bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds Diggs right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. The ball is out, May lost it. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
May now. On the move, headed right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down from the 42. Made a throw it. Connects with the open man downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
From the red zone now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Again, it's May. Cut near the goal line. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots lead by 15 now.
Broncos 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Nitty, what's up?
May on 1st and 10. He finds his running back, Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They're going to pass it here. Flush out now to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
So you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, Kibbe did a terrific job of finding that out.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Gotta set this up quick.
12 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Here he is to throw. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, but
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Bombers. Oh, my God. Ready. Testing. Away. Show.
To throw. Completed over the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So this is a win for the Patriots. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not. By much, in fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead. What?
2 and a throw right away. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll audible to something else. Nix to the air. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On play action, here's Nix. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a night's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? My God.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Treat like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my writs are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Treat like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter,
your cup. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't...
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's first and 10. In motion goes Likely. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
27-yard line.
For him. 180. And it's on. Hey, middle. You at X.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now, Jackson. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
For Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayden. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
Hamilton, 8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Let's go. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Let's go.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On third down, it's Stidham. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
In motion goes Likely. First and goal, and it's Henry. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now, second and goal. He'll try to sneak it here, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
Broncos nothing.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
For Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
Here's Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He connects with Mims. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
10-yard gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60 Bison.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, middle.
On the zone read, it's Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, they need 7. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
On first and 10, it's Stidham. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The career is more at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's caught left side by Ingram. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Nowhere to run that time. Hunt's team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Run in.
Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Forced to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 50. Yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I made it from that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back. Hit the bumpin' in the club, the sound I'm with my eyes. Chick till she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on 5 minutes, just let it burn. Talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, just to style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, them out the money pile up. Or we can go upside it. Come on, we know where we be. We can find me in the club.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Did you see the replay? You gotta be kidding. Come on,
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Play fake. They'll throw with Stidham. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw again. Here's Stidham. Got him into the hands of Mims. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Stidham to the air once more. He's got his receiver. It's Courtland Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pass play good for 22. First down, Broncos.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again. Stidham. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Stidham. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and managing.
Short. Here's Stidham. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 17. Okay, let's make some good plays today. Come on. Dragon 60.
On the bootleg, it's Stidham. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Stidham. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. In motion goes Likely. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
One more, ready? 180.
To throw is Jackson. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance. Catch their breath over on the sideline. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 19, 18, 19, 18. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's second down and 3. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Here is first and goal.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Check go.
Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal. At the Ravens.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set up. 60, 18 Cardinals.
To throw, it's Stidham. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Tyler Loop to
Now,
kick off
after the
for
touchdown,
Baltimore.
Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll go play action here with Stidham. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging, and as an offense, you find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, it's Stidham. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? A play fake now. Stidham. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
DC, right? No, we changed it. Right, shot. Set hot. Set hot.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's the blade.